MiCA Crypto Regulations in Europe are due to hit soon. Also, a presidential election in America here where we have two supposedly pro crypto candidates. Also, we have some Blackrock moves that are happening that may tip us off to something happening. All this and more coming up next. But first, cue my guy, Indigo Saint. You can find him at the Third Eye. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black View Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on our black or investing. Best believe I was black or invested. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or investing. Best believe I was black or invested.
What is up, guys? What is up, Crypto Warriors? What is up, Black Roo Crew? Hitting you on a Sunday today. Let's just get on into it. Let me go ahead and share the screen here. So before we get completely into MiCA, let's go ahead and as always, if you guys have some questions, put them in the chat. We'll get to them at the end of the show. We have some moves by BlackRock here. Basically, there's been a big accumulation of Bitcoin. So this is from Direct the Robot, small little channel, or small little tweeter there. But big moves in the world of crypto as BlackRock, the financial behemoth, now holds a staggering 403K BTC, pushing that Bitcoin treasure trove past the 26 billion mark. In a whirlwind accumulation, they've added another 34K Bitcoin in just the last 2 weeks. This surge showcases BlackRock increasing bet on Bitcoin, potentially signaling a strong vote of confidence in crypto's future amidst traditional finance. Okay. As institutional interest in digital assets grow, BlackRock moves are setting the pace for the mainstream adoption. Okay. Pretty huge. And following that, little news here. Wise advice, a bigger one, top Asian crypto influencer. He has the gold check mark, which is like, I think that's 10K, 10K to get a gold check mark. Bitcoin whales are accumulating nonstop. Bitcoin whales have accumulated 670K Bitcoin worth 45.1 billion in the last 12 months. This is the fastest accumulation pace in Bitcoin history. Do whales know something we don't? Okay. And in kind of conjunction with all of this happening, we come over here and take a look at some prices I have pulled up. Gold. Well, let's look at silver first. Silver highest has been in, let's say, 13 years, right? Gold highest it's been in quite a long time. Like I don't think that it's been higher than this. So all this could say that while the Bitcoin being accumulated, all the gold being accumulated, maybe the dollar is not going to have a good time coming up here pretty soon, because these are hedges. You could say Bitcoin is digital gold, right? These are hedges against the dollar. Okay. So I don't know. I think this bodes well for the crypto market, as well as, again, us having two supposed pro crypto presidential candidates. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but Ripple founder Chris Larsen donated more than 11.8 billion to the Harris campaign. Usually these numbers symbolize something, but I don't know off the top of my head what 11.8 billion or 11.8 million symbolizes, but it's kind of strange that he gave 11.8 million to the Harris campaign, because I know I saw rumors that she was considering Gary Gensler as her treasurer. Not so sure how true those rumors are or not, but very interesting. Ripple founder giving 11.8 to the Harris campaign. It says Larsen, who's backed candidates across the aisle in the last few years. So I guess he backed Republican candidates in the last few years, said in the interview that his comfort level with Harris comes from the conversations he's had with people inside the campaign and from what he's seen from the vice president since she replaced Biden. Okay. You know, this is according to Larsen here. Okay. So very interesting. And I think we kind of chronicled Trump, and we know Trump has Robert Kennedy Jr. on his team. Robert Kennedy Jr. and Trump, I think, spoke at the last Bitcoin conference. So we know on that side, you know, and Trump has had NFTs and things like that, and his own coin. And we kind of know he's pro crypto, but just to let you know, this seems like we have two pro crypto candidates, and that kind of leads us into the fact of talking about these MiCA laws, right? So it seems like to me, if we have two pro crypto candidates, we have all these things going on with XRP, right? Where they've already said that they cannot appeal the fact, or will not appeal the fact that XRP is not a security. So that's done. That's already in the books. So to me, coming up 2025 is going to be a huge, huge, huge year for crypto. Okay. And shout out to Moonfeather. Definitely go over to her channel. We were talking some crypto on her channel. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Sorry for the double sound there. But yeah, here we go. Moonfeather Rising. I was just on her channel a couple days ago. Go over and give her a like and subscribe. So definitely check out that show. I'm gonna do a follow-up on my channel to some things we were talking about on that show, because that opened up something for me there. So it's Stocks, Stars, and the Crypto Connection. Check that one out for sure. Let me close this one. And then let's go over here. Okay, so if you guys have any comments, yeah, just be sure to put them in just put them in the no, I can't speak, in the chat over here. But yeah, so let's look at this MiCA news. Okay, so recently here, September 18th, 2024, there was a MiCA Crypto Alliance formed with Hedera, Ripple, and Aptos, of all the cryptos, right? I think I have that website pulled up here. Coordinating compliance for a sustainable blockchain future. Okay. So MiCA Crypto Alliance is a collaborative initiative established by Exponential Science, designed to streamline and enhance compliance with the markets and crypto assets regulation governed by its members, including L1 and L2 protocols and exchanges. The alliance fosters uniformity, and comparability in white paper content and sustainability indicators. By coordinating these efforts, the alliance reduces compliance costs and ensures high standards across the industry, providing members with exclusive access to advanced tools and resources for sustainability assessment and white paper development. So is what it is right there, right? You know, there, you know, it provides uniformity of regulations in Europe for cryptocurrencies. And it's amazing that these were the members chosen. So I honestly like what's going on kind of with Aptos and Sui. If you guys aren't familiar, we talked about this like many shows ago, how Aptos and Sui, Aptos and Sui were basically, they came out of the former Facebook group that was going to make that Facebook stablecoin. So they already had some technology available for that. And those two groups kind of split, and those companies, Aptos and Sui, came out of that. Okay. One of the things to note about Aptos and Sui, if we come look at real world assets.xyz, as far as real world asset tokenization goes, I think both Aptos and Sui are mentioned here. So yeah, networks, you see Aptos has 15.61 million here right now. Of course, Ethereum, Stellar, and Solana are leading the way here, followed by Polygon, Arbitrum, and Avalanche. We got Mantle here, XDC, and Aptos. I truly believe here, you know, once this regulation happens, we see a lot more money coming into these networks as far as real world assets go. It would make sense if you want them on the blockchain. It would be quicker and easier to trade real world assets if they are on the blockchain. Quicker consensus, quicker clearing. It just makes sense. But if we include stable coins here, okay, we got pretty much that adds Tron and Near, but we'll exclude stable coins when we see Aptos there. So very, 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 very cool information there. If I go back here, one of the things I find very interesting, even though we have Hedera here and we have Ripple and Aptos here, very interesting to me here is that, and here we have the steering committee. Might be interesting to check out the steering committee and the technical committee. But very interesting to me that LCX is not included on this list. You guys know I talk about LCX a lot on this channel. If we go over here and look, this is some literature from LCX from June 6, 2022. So 6/6/22. Actually 6/6/2022, which could be 6/6, and if you add all those up, that would be a 6/2. So very interesting there. You know, from LCX to put that out on that date. But here you have the EU's leading crypto leading crypto regulation, MiCA. Okay, so they were basically the guinea pigs or the testing grounds for these MiCA regulations, if you will. So I find it very interesting that they did not include them in this alliance. To me, that for me, I think that's them kind of still kind of keeping LCX under wraps, even though if you understand what LCX is and you go look at the World Economic Forum and what they say about LCX, which we'll look at, and you understand where LCX is in Liechtenstein, probably not saying that right, but it's a little rich country between Austria and Switzerland. So it's right next to the World Economic Forum where they do stuff in Davos, right next to Switzerland where all the big banks are. So LCX is primed both in location and who they're rubbing elbows with the World Economic Forum to do big things. And especially considering they were the kind of guinea pigs and the like progenitors of this MiCA laws, they're going to be the first to kind of take advantage of any type of regulations or any type of advantages that these MiCA laws will offer here. So one of which LCX mentions here in this article, under MiCA, once a crypto firm has been licensed in one EU member state, that license will become passportable, meaning the company will be allowed to operate in another EU country without needing approval or extra licenses in the local government. Okay. Now, that goes into some information I found here in Investopedia. If I could just pull that up right quick. It also tells us when MiCA is going to go into. So MiCA entered into force in June 2023, but the regulation will not be fully applied until December 2024. Okay, so it's literally right around the corner. If I go pull up some other stuff from my Twitter here. So it's going to go into effect on December 30th, 2024. So here on the European Crypto Initiative, this Twitter site, which Dr. Martin Heisbeck of Uphold is following, and Vitalik Buterin is also following. They're saying that the countdown for MiCA to be fully applicable, excuse me, cannot talk today, is 70 days. So here we go, right? Also, we would have our new president chosen, or should I say elected by then, right? So then maybe, maybe, and also some other things that I always hammer home. Right around the corner from that will be when the Bank of International Settlement says central banks can invest in cryptocurrency, January 1st, 2025. So all of this could be happening at like one time, which could mean a big boom for crypto. Okay. See what we got in the house here. What's up, Disclosure Kids? Could you look at Gary Network once? Okay, we might be able to take a look at that. What's up, Stingy Bayberry? What's up, Kid Grabo? Okay, so going back here. Yeah, I meant to do this a little bit earlier. I forget on the East Coast, it's probably like 10:52, right? But let's go back here. So some of the laws here for MiCA, which, like we just kind of said, the passportable law. If you go into kind of, okay, who can offer a crypto asset, and then if you go down here lower to the laws that say the following entities will be able to offer service, like you have to have all of this stuff kind of. And it's interesting too, because the service provider needs to kind of meet the definition of a legal person. Kind of goes into what me and Moonfeather were talking about as far as like charts, and charts being kind of like a rhythm, right? Um, but that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, so it's interesting that LCX is going to be able to have a jump on these rules. And again, if you go over to the World Economic Forum and you see that they openly call them a blockchain bank for the new financial world, LCX is looking to become one of the world's most, excuse me, first licensed and supervised blockchains. It goes right into the fact of MiCA, right? Right into the fact of MiCA. And if they have these MiCA laws and that they can be passportable to multiple EU states, then these guys are gonna, definitely have a big old advantage when it comes to exchanges in the EU. Okay, so you'll have, of course, Binance. You'll have Bitstamp, which Robinhood just bought. Funny talking about Robinhood. That's the whole little warning here. But yeah, so LCX will be able to do all of this. Be a credit institution, a central security depository, an investment firm, market operators, electronic money institution. They'll be able to offer all these services throughout the EU. Okay, so when we're thinking about MiCA and MiCA cryptos, let's not just think about these founders here. If we go back, let's not just think about Hedera, Ripple, and Aptos. Let's also think about LCX. Okay, so I'm thinking, that these MiCA cryptos are going to have a nice time coming up here when it comes to, you know, um, right after this rule goes into effect, which is December 30th of 2024, and possibly maybe we even see the central banks a couple days later, January 1st, 2025, spend some money on grabbing these cryptos. Because I mean, think about it. It says central banks to set standards on banks' crypto exposure. So then banks can spend 2% of their reserves on purchasing cryptocurrencies. And they say they can focus on they can purchase tokenized traditional assets, stable coins, and unbacked cryptocurrencies as well. Maybe some of the ones that they end up purchasing are ones like LCX, like Ripple, like Hedera, like Aptos, who are already kind of MiCA regulated, who are already like Ripple's kind of past its issues with the United States regulators. Maybe we see, and I'll get into this more later, maybe we see a super utility token run. Okay. Maybe this is it. I know we had all this talk from Murad, right, about this super meme cycle, but maybe we actually see a super utility cycle. Something to think about. What's up? Thank you, Kid Grabo, for the $5 super chat. Continue to drop this $1 trillion knowledge. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. E's in the house. What's up, E? L. Might have been a little typo there. The run is around the corner, 100%. Which reminds me, come over and check out our Telegram. It's completely free for right now. We talk crypto, we talk stocks, we talk life because we want to have a big community, right? We want to have a community and not just talk about crypto, talk about personal growth, wealth, and health, right? Tons of different stuff, dating, positive man channels. Come on over. And if you want to drop some show ideas in here, you can do that as well. Okay, so really that's all I had. It's gonna be a little quick show today. And since there are no comments, we're good. But the big thing to take away from this is MiCA regulations are coming December 12th or December 30th, 2024. BlackRock is just stockpiling all this Bitcoin. That, along with the gold and silver prices, probably show us that there might be some crisis going on with the dollar, right? So, and then right around the corner from that, we have central banks being able to purchase cryptocurrency come January 1st, 2025. So maybe, we have a crypto super utility run. Something to think about, guys. All right, guys, I'm out. Have a good Sunday, guys. We'll be back at it on Tuesday. Talk to you guys later.